everybody. I'm Arthur. And I'm Buster. Welcome back to my podcast. If you are just joining, welcome. Today we'll be talking about my fourth DVD, Arthur the Big Riddle. This DVD includes Arthur and the Big Riddle, It's a No-Brainer, and Rhyme for Your Life. First, let's talk about Arthur and the Big Riddle, which is episode 76A. This episode starts out with all my friends congratulating me on losing. Soon, they lifted me up and cheered for me 3 times. Then I was in the living room watching myself on TV eating chocolate. Now I know what you're thinking. What do losing and chocolate have to do with today's episode? I was wondering that too. Well, Buster, you and the viewers are about to find out. After the title card was read, Buster and I are seen playing with our action figures. Actually, we were arguing about our action figures. Oh yeah. Anyway, as we were arguing, a game show called Riddle Quest was on TV. At first, you didn't know what Riddle Quest was, did you? I do now. It's this really cool game show where you answer riddles and win cool prizes. And get this, the host was named Alex Lebek, voiced by the late Alex Trebek. Right. Anyway, he came on stage and got behind his podium and introduced the contestants. One of them was the champion Charlotte Bickles. She was champion for weeks. No one can beat her. That's right. Anyway, when Alex read the riddles, we played along. I got all the answers correctly. Yeah, faster than Charlotte Bickles. I guess so. Anyway, after Charlotte won and the loser got chocolate as a consolation prize, Buster wrote down my name and address to Riddle Quest Studios. Then we went to the mailbox to mail it. Meanwhile, in an office building, Alex was getting his hair cut where new applicants came in. He read the envelope that had my name on it. Then the scene transitions to me reading a letter from Riddle Quest. My friends were surprised I was going to be on a game show. I wasn't. I knew he was going to get accepted. Oh yeah? Why is that? Because you're the best riddle answerer ever, that's why. No, I'm not. Not with that attitude. Remember, act confident. Anyway, the scene transitions to DW taking me to the Tibble's house to practice answering riddles. Except I couldn't get any of them right because they were just dopey kids' riddles. How do you know that? They could ask you anything. You're actually right about that. Yeah, remember when Charlotte Bickles got the dopey kids' riddle correct? Oh yeah, you showed me that on TV. Anyway, Buster wanted me to watch more of Riddle Quest, but I wanted to go for a bike ride. Good thing I was around to help you study. Uh-huh, sure. Anyway, I reluctantly sat down. Then the scene transitions to me ringing a bell. Francine wanted me to practice ringing a bell as fast as I could with each hand. Then the scene transitions to me reciting a tongue twister. Muffy wanted it to be perfect since I could be on TV. Then the scene transitions to Binky giving me riddles. After all that practice, I was ready. At least I think I was. I thought you were ready. Yup. Anyway, the scene transitions to me in bed. Then in my dream, Buster was dressed differently and beating the clock. Literally. He took me to a hole to jump in, and suddenly I was in a place called Riddle Land, where everything is a riddle. I wanted to go home. Then Charlotte Bickles entered the scene, asking me a true or false question that had no answer. Back to reality, DW woke me up. It was just a dream. Then the scene transitions to Buster and Francine saying goodbye to me. The scene then transitions to me and Charlotte Bickles waiting to be called to the stage. Then the scene transitions to Alex telling us the first riddle. I got it right! And I missed you already. Where were you anyway? Your friends and I were watching you on the TV. Oh, wow. Anyway, the game was quite a close one. Charlotte and I kept going back and forth. Yeah, every time you would answer a riddle, Charlotte would answer another one back. Yeah, it was intense. There was even a riddle where we both answered it correctly. The score was tied and the big riddle was asked. It went like this. I occur once in a second, twice in a week, and once in a year. Do you know the answer? No? Well, I'll tell you. It's the letter E. Get it? I hope they do. Anyway, I was about to answer the right answer, but in the imagination sequence, Alex, another contestant, and I were old. I was the champion then. Back to reality, Charlotte Bickles beat me to it. She answered correctly and won again. Huh, it's no wonder she is the champion at answering riddles. Anyway, I may have lost, but I still have my friends to support me. They were actually happy that I lost. And that's why you saw us lifting him up and cheering him and eating chocolate at the beginning. Yup, it turned out I just got back from Riddle Quest and they were all happy that I lost, like I said. And that's how the episode ends. Oh, I almost forgot. In the beginning, I gave you a riddle to answer. Here it is. When is it better to be a loser than a winner? Then in the end, I asked if you got it right. If you did, you've been watching too many game shows. Who knows? They could be like Charlotte Bickles. They could, couldn't they?